On this episode, a woman passes a call 911 note at a gas station after being kidnapped. Also, a woman butchered in her home predicts her own murder on social media. That and more. Chris Talk starts right now. Let's get into it. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to another episode of Chris Talks. I am your host with the most, Chris Talks. Welcome to my channel where we talk about any and everything under the sun. Y'all know how it goes. All right, folks. If you are hearing, like, I don't know how loud the background music is, but we get it off a little bit from time to time. And of course, I am here by myself. So, might be a little bit, I don't really know how to work these buttons. So, I don't know. All right. Ooh, whoa, okay, wow. Just in time, I just started. Sarah's here. All right. Welcome, Sarah. Thank you for coming in. I thought you was not going to show up. Thank you for being here. And to all my listeners, welcome. All my listeners, welcome. I want to thank everybody for joining the show. To all the fans out there, thank y'all. All right, as usual, y'all know how I do. Y'all know how I get down. So let's get into these stories. Our first story. Okay, so what is our first story about? Let's pull that up. A woman passes a 911 call note at a gas station after being kidnapped. Or what? Kidnapped? I said it once. I'll say it again. I ain't got no time to be kidnapping nobody. I really don't. If the government ain't paying me to kidnap you, I ain't finna do it. Alright? It ain't gonna happen. So, we gave the AI a name, right? Yes, we did. Sarai. What was it? Sarai? Or Sarah? A Sarai? Wasn't it Sarai? Yeah, Sarai. So, we figured out a name for our AI. So we're gonna call her Sarai. So, alright. Check this out. Let's get into this first story. So, Sarai take over. And Sarah, hit that story for me, gorgeous. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Hit it.
A missing Arizona woman allegedly kidnapped by a man she knew who disguised himself as an Uber driver was rescued after she passed a note to a stranger asking for help. The woman was allegedly abducted on Monday outside a car dealership in the Phoenix area and reported missing on Tuesday by her mother, who named 41-year-old Jacob Wilhoit as a person of interest. A spokesperson from the sheriff's office told NBC News Wilhoit was known to the victim. The Yavapai County Sheriff's Office said the woman was reunited with her family after she slipped a note to a customer at the gas station begging for help. Wilhoit was booked on Wednesday on suspicion of multiple charges, including harassment, aggravated assault, unlawful imprisonment and kidnapping, according to authorities. Wilhoit had lured the woman into his vehicle by pretending to be an Uber driver and disguising himself with a wig. He was then able to restrain her as they drove from Phoenix to Las Vegas. After spending the night at a park in Lake Mead, they stopped at a Chevron station in Seligman, a tiny census-designated place on Route 66. Authorities said, at the gas station, the woman signaled another customer and handed over the note, a photo of which the sheriff's office provided to local media organizations. It gave the woman's name, a description of the van she was held in, a phone number and a message that they were headed toward Kingman and Las Vegas. The customer called 911 immediately, giving officers a description of the two and telling authorities they were headed west. State troopers stopped the van on the highway, detaining Wilhoit without incident. Authorities said multiple firearms could be seen in plain view inside the van. The local district attorney's office didn't immediately respond to HuffPost's request for comment. The Yavapai County Sheriff's Office said, "The victim's extraordinary action in passing the note. The customer's willingness to assist. And the quick actions of YCSO and DPS saved the victim from her kidnapper and allowed her to return home with her family."
Yes. Man, hold on, Sarah, put the music down. I can hear that blasting in my ears. That's way too loud. Thank you. Can't have the background music too loud. Sometimes I've had people tell me it was too loud. All right, I'm sorry, folks. Y'all get some static. It's probably the fan our AC broke down, and we got to get a new one. So we're working on it. All right, so let's just check this out. This this particular story brings us to Arizona. Can you fix that? Yeah, I can hear it. Yeah, all right. So thank you. This particular episode brings us, particular story brings us to Arizona. Okay, so um, first and foremost, let's thank God that this woman was um, properly was returned to her family. Let's thank let's thank God. Let's thank God that she made it there to her family. A lot of kidnapped victims do not make it home. I mean, you see it on TV, just like I do. So a lot of people do not make it home. But the quick thinking of this woman, also the people that worked at this particular gas station. Um, can we get them the horn? I don't want to give them the. Let's get them the horn first. Let's get them the horn real quick, and let's get them an applause. Yeah, let's definitely get them applause because these people, they acted quickly, and we see. I mean, if you are sitting there and you're floating around social media, like some of the people I know, if you're on social media and you're floating around it, you already know that they have like these little signals and signs that they have to show when people are being kidnapped or are in certain situations and stuff like that. But this woman was smart enough to hand off a letter, and thank God for, again, thank God for the gas station clerk who took that serious, and also um, some other people that was also in the gas station who intervened. Thank God that they were there to do that. And 9 times out of 10, um, do we have a picture? Sarah, can you pull up the picture of this one? Do we have a picture? Okay, no, the clerk does not want to be. Okay, the clerk don't want to be shown. Hey, and I ain't against you, clerk. If you don't want to be shown, hey, listen, we don't show our faces on this show, so I understand if you don't want to be shown. But a real kudos to that clerk for stepping up and doing what he had to do and taking action. And let's give another kudos. Let's give another applause to the police department for reacting so quickly and swiftly. Yes, yes, yes. Because things like this happen a lot around this country. And a lot of these stories, like I tell you, a lot of these stories, a lot of these things, they're not reported. Okay? There are over, and you can do the statistics, you can look them up yourself. Okay? I'm not going to give you the exact number, but I'll just give you a minimum. Okay? Because I just want you to think about this, just real quick. I'm gonna say 100,000. Okay? This is just adults. 100,000. Over 100,000 adults go missing every year. Okay? Not in the United States, but around the world. Okay? Now I want you to match that by children. Okay, so 100,000, and this is just small figures. These are not the exact numbers. Okay, so I don't want y'all to take it too far. These are not the exact numbers. I'm just giving y'all these numbers to just give you a view of what's going on. Like if you can imagine 100,000 people in one place. So we're talking about 100,000 adults. 100,000 over 21, males and females. You could do it by each sex. So 100,000 males, 100,000 females. Okay, go missing every year over that, and now you have children. Okay, 100,000 children, male and female. Over that, go missing every year. Every year, and they get a 2-second story in the mainstream media. If that. But this is not something that's new. People, this constantly happens to where people are being kidnapped for whatever reason that they're being kidnapped. They are. And to all my listeners, I would tell you this. Be more vigilant of your surroundings. Be more vigilant of the people that you keep around you, no matter if you in America or not. You could be in your own hood. Just be vigilant. Because 9 times out of 10, and that, let's be real, let's be straight up. 9 times out of 10, no matter how nice the neighborhood is, or how luxurious the neighborhood is, how many fancy houses in there, $1 billion, no matter how many gates or fences you put up around there, 9 times out of 10, one of the people within your community are on your block or within your gated community is a pedophile. And I'm just keeping it 100. 9 times out of 10, one. So if you have 10, one of them is like some type of pedophile or something. And these people deal with these type of things of kidnapping people and putting them on the market. Or somebody, I'm just saying, I'm just using pedophilia as an example, but it could be other things, like somebody be trying to sell your liver or sell one of your organs, put you on the market. Yeah, you laughing, but you ain't gonna laugh when you wake up and something missing. Something missing. Okay, let's read one of these comments. One of the comments said, how did he manage to lure her into the vehicle while posting as a Uber driver? He posted as an Uber driver. Had she ordered an Uber? If so, how did he know that? If not, why did she get in the car anyway? Glad she's safe now. I would ask that same question. If she did order Uber, why would you hop in the car just like that? Not knowing uh, who you hopping in the car with. I mean, even if you order Uber, you can sit there. You can check who's coming to pick you up, right? Yeah, you can check who's coming to pick you up. They didn't say nothing about an Uber, but this woman was very fortunate, and by the grace of God, she was back home with her family, and she's good. But the trauma that she went through, I'm sure that's going to lean on her for many, many years to come. All right, so that's my view, and that's my opinion on that story. Thanks so much. Oh my goodness, this water's warm. You gotta, girl, please, cold, please, thank you. That the ice melted. I don't know in how many seconds. I don't know, but it melted real quick. All right. Yeah, I know we gotta do. Let's pay these bills. All right. Listen, if you like this content and want to hear more of it, you already know what to do. All the links and everything are right here on your screen. This particular episode will be posted on our YouTube page at Chris Talk 1190. Also, okay, no. You ain't gotta do that. Also, if you have anything that you would promote, any businesses or anything that you would promote, and you wanna do it on our show, you can hit us up at Chris Talk on Facebook and yeah, on Facebook on the Messenger. Also, you can check out our Facebook page where we do post up motivational and inspirational content to help you get you through your day. Sometimes you need a boost. We try to be there to do that for you. All right, so let's get into the second story. All right. Oh yes. Also, I would like to again thank all my listeners for tuning in. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like, subscribe, that notification, and that share button. You know what I'm saying? It's a little thing to you, but it's a big thing to me. So, I do appreciate y'all subscribing to the page. And to all my regular subscribers and all my regular listeners, I appreciate y'all so much. And I continue listening. I enjoy y'all. And I enjoy doing this for y'all. Because there's a lot of stuff that this mainstream media, they do not put out. There's a lot of stuff going on in the world. And the mainstream media is all controlled by some big boys. I mean, we ain't gonna talk too much because we don't want to get shut down again and shut down off our other platforms as well because they already shut us down off of two. We don't want to go through that far and get shut down off the rest of them. All right, so check it out. Let's get into the second story. Oh, that's so much better. Let's get into the second story. That water is so nice and cool. How many cubes of ice did you put in it? Good. Five is a good number. All right. Let's get into it. So let's let Sarai. What is it, Sarai? We gotta figure out this name. Let's let our AI take over and do this story. All right, here we go. So our second story is about a woman butchered in her home, predicts her own death in a Facebook Live video. Now, just to let y'all know, before we no, don't hit it yet. Before you hit that button, before you press that button, just to let y'all know, uh, for um, for certain reasons, we cannot play the video, but we can go into the story that was done on the video, but we cannot play the video. So there won't be a video in this one. All right, Sarai, did I say it right? Sarai AI, take over. Let's do the damn thing. Hit the button.
A 58-year-old woman who was found dead in Brooklyn shared a chilling message in a Facebook Live video posted shortly before her death. You know who did it. LaTanya Parker's body was found by her daughter Shymika near the front door of her apartment in Bed-Stuy around 3:15 p.m. on Tuesday, August 22. NY Daily News reports. According to police, her throat had been slashed and she had been stabbed multiple times in her chest and torso. Detectives investigating Parker's death found blood-stained footprints near her front door. Her phone was located outside of the building. The NYPD has not yet established a motive, though Parker's death has officially been ruled a homicide, according to Shymika. Police recovered Facebook Live videos from her mom's phone that showed a man inside the apartment. Shymika believes it was an ex-boyfriend of her mom's. On the live stream, my mother said, "If anything happens to me, y'all know," Shymika told NY Daily News. Then you hear his voice saying, "Don't say that. Don't do that, I met him. I know him." The video existence of the videos has also been confirmed by the New York Post and NBC New York, with unnamed sources telling the outlets that Parker said, "If something happens to me, now you know who did it."
Wow. Turn that down a little bit. Turn that down a little bit. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, I mean, what do I say about this one? To me, it's an open and closed case. It's an open and closed case. I mean, first of all, according to this report, they got the guy, whoever it's supposed to be, on camera. I mean, just listen to the introduction of the story. This person knew her, was in her home. She was filming on live during whatever altercation that they had. And then they got his voice. It's not even a voice. That's the footprint. You're going to get caught. You're going to get caught. And they say that, what was it, the mother's boyfriend? So they already, the reality is this. They already have a suspect, in my mind. They already have a suspect. They just trying to build up enough evidence to bring him in. So we probably have to do a follow-up on this one. This will probably consist of a follow-up. So, excuse me. This will probably consist of a follow-up because it's obvious that this guy, whoever he is, did this. Now they don't even looking at. Pull up the main story for me, please. Even looking at this, they don't have. There's no picture of this guy or nothing. So it's just based off his voice. Okay, but they don't show the picture of him or nothing like that. So it's based off his voice and that he was. They say he was in the background of the video. So I don't know if they fully have like a video with him on it. But I mean, like I said, the footprint should be enough. Now they've convicted people of different murders on less. But a print of the shoe, yeah. And I'm pretty sure that he left more evidence behind. Not just a shoe print, but much more evidence behind. So this guy, give him the dummy bell. Can we, the buzzer, give him the buzzer. Give him the dummy buzzer again. Because this is not a good killer. He's going to get caught eventually, I think. So, I mean, if you left footprints behind, what else you leave behind? What other evidence did you leave behind? Come on now, people. Y'all know how the forensics are these days. Come on. They could find a killer like how you say it, like the military things. What's this movie? Can you help me with the sources? Stealth. Yes. I don't know any of my listeners if you have ever seen this movie. It is called Stealth. Okay, it's called Stealth. Right? In that movie, they identify a guy from his eyeball, like from his eye, literally, just from scanning his eyeball. This is how they identify this guy. So I mean, if they could do that, just imagine how far forensics itself has come, or is right now. Because they can identify you from the eyeball. I mean, forensics, I mean, come on. This woman was not burnt or nothing like that. So, and I mean, the prints of all that stuff, they could probably detect the, the brand of shoe and where the person purchased the shoe from. You understand what I'm saying? This is how far forensics has come, as far as I'm concerned. Because I don't know if y'all know about these things, but I mean, I've seen cases where people have been placed in garbage bags, okay, and people have went to jail just by them detecting where the garbage bag came from. I'm just being honest. It's that serious. So in my opinion, this guy is definitely, most definitely going to get caught. And the person, they got you on their Facebook. And if the police really want to look into it, the NYPD really want to look into it, I'm sure they're probably going through, like, who were her friends, everything like that, things like that. They're probably going to find out that her friend, somebody she knows, did this. But she said at the end, which she clearly states, and I think the police should really look into that. She said, quote unquote, if something happens to me, you know who did it. I mean, the lady is clearly letting you know that she is in some type of situation and that this person has the intent to kill her or to do her some type of, some type of bodily harm. Whew. So, we do, I send out my condolences. Us here at Chris Folks, we send out our condolences to this person and the members of her family because this is something which was, again, I've said this so many times, a senseless murder. It was probably very senseless. Now I can sit here and assume all type of different situations, but I do wanna I want to do a follow up on the story. I do want to do a follow up on the story because there wasn't a lot of information, but she did state that you know who did it. Like you're gonna know. If you know me, you know who did it. You know what I'm saying? So that's my view and that's my opinion on this story. All right, folks. I want to get up out of here. I'm hungry. I want to go home and cook. Okay. So check this out. I want to thank everybody for listening. I want to thank all my listeners for listening and tuning in. If you like this content and want to hear more of it, or you want to tune into some of my old content, y'all already know what to do. All the links and everything stay up there on your screen. You know what to do. Okay, so I want to thank everybody for listening. I want to thank all my listeners for tuning in. You could have been anywhere else in the world, but you are here with me, and I so appreciate that. Also, stay blessed and not stressed. Right? Until next episode. Peace. Alright, let's get out of here.